Hello, Instagram. So I'm back Wednesday, 4 p.m. sharp to meet my tribe, to greet you, to talk to you. Am I audible? Am I clear? Hi, Abhishek. If you all can hear me, you can write it down loud and clear. Please, if you all can hear me, you can definitely write it down loud and clear. That is LNC. Hi, Pallavi. Am I audible? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Abhishek. So really super excited to meet each one of you. Hi, Khushbu. So many questions on my stories to be answered. I always try to answer all the questions, but I was really very keen to come up live and answer all the questions which you people have asked me. So really super excited. So let everyone join. We will wait for 1 more minute and then I can start. What kind of sessions you want? Send 5569. Can you please write it down your name so that I can acknowledge you with your name? Please always do mention. Okay, let's have, you can write your name and from which city you have joined right now. You can write it down in the chat box. I really love to know from where my tribe people are joining. Life coach, career goal. No, I want to know your name. What's your name? What kind of reply you want, 5569? Yes, you tried to contact me related to my sessions but could not. So you can ask me. Senthil. Oh, this is Senthil. Hi, Senthil. I think you have changed your DP, so I could not, or your picture, I could not recognize you. Hi, Sapna. So I have sessions for helping you to understand, and to be very honest, now I'm changing my niche. It will be completely women oriented because I felt, hi Vijaya, because I feel that definitely one woman needs to support other. This does not mean, to be very honest, that I'm not going to take the male clients. Of course, I would be taking the male clients, and I do have right now in present one, but females are more. In a month, I only take 4 clients now because I really want to work on them and I want to help them to understand themselves better. So I don't want a huge crowd. Group sessions I do take, but I'm not going to. Right now I'm really working on changing the whole funnel because I personally feel that when people pay so much, they should be given the personal attention. I don't want that somebody paying so much and just getting, of course I know there are many good coaches, but I personally feel that if you're coming so much closer to me in my tribe, I really want to give you my 3 months complete. So Senthil, if you want to book my session, please DM me and then I can talk to you, or you can DM me your contact number. I would be calling you near about 5:30 to 6 because if after this I have my session and then I will let you know. Okay, Senthil. Hi, Shruti. Hi, Jason. So fantastic to see each one of you. And today I thought that I would be talking a lot about self-love. Because after understanding people for 2 years, I have understood, and especially the women, that they don't love themselves. That is what I have understood, and I have researched after talking to so many people. I have understood आप लोग अपने आप को प्यार ही नहीं करते हो. अपनी life में you have given someone else that position, right? So that's the biggest problem which I have come across, and then I started working more, and then you can recently see that I have changed my bio also, that I am now a self-love coach. Why I'm calling myself self-love? क्योंकि जब तक आप खुद को प्यार नहीं करोगे, आप कैसे अपनी लाइफ में सब कुछ अचीव कर पाओगे? Whether it is about relationship, whether it's money, whether it's your career, whatever you want. Okay, first thing is to love yourself. And when I say you need to love yourself, means keeping yourself at the first priority. And it's very difficult for the women to understand that how to keep themselves first. Women, and especially in India, women feel that we are here to help others, like being a housewife, whether they are working women, they are professionals, वो पहले सबका ध्यान रखती हैं और फिर अपने लिए वर्क करती हैं. So somehow I feel कि पहले आपको अपना ध्यान रखना है और फिर दूसरों का ध्यान automatically हो जाएगा. Do you know we have this thought process that if you become selfish, it's something very mean. No, it's not at all like that. If you become selfish, with some time you will become selfless, and then you can help others. You know, it's absolutely like that. One more time I explain that if your cup is empty, how can you support others? If you are not financially strong, if you are not emotionally balanced, if you don't know how to take care of yourself, आप दूसरों को कैसे help करेंगे? Right? So that is what is about the self-love, to become more energetic, to become more happy, to become more enthusiastic person, to become the better version of yourself. Okay, for that you need to really connect within your core, and that is what it is called about self-awareness. When you become self-aware, you start working on yourself. That is called the second stage, that is self-improvement. So right now only, when I asked in my last stories about your do you love yourself, many people asked me so many questions, but एक question मैं जरूर answer करना चाहूँगी. One person asked me, I don't remember the name, or because you know usually the Insta handle is not with the name. So the person asked me, ma'am, should I do the job or should I be a businessman? Now this question is like something, to be very honest, it's a very subjective question. Okay, आप job कर रहे हो या आप business करना चाहते हो, it is up to you. Now why I'm saying this, because I cannot ask any person suddenly to leave the job and start doing the business. Right now I'm also in this position where I'm doing job also, and where I've started as an entrepreneur also, like I'm a life coach. So I have not given up my job. Hi Priyanka, because we all have certain responsibilities. So I truly understand your question. लेकिन जब तक आप अपने business से, अपने salary से ज़्यादा 3 consecutive months earn नहीं करते, please don't leave your job. That is what is my takeaway. And number 2 thing, people say be a risk taker. Risk taker doesn't mean कि आपके ऊपर 10 lakhs का या 30 lakhs का loan है and suddenly you left the job. Please don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. That is not at all acceptable, because everyone knows their situation. Everyone knows their situation, how they are. It's like, you want to take risk. मुझे swimming नहीं आता, मैं without safeguards, without wearing something, मैं pool में कूद के swimming कर लेती हूँ. Don't do that, okay? So if you're talking about is job important or is business important, trust me, only remember one thing. Check your situation. Yes, you can definitely take a risk. When after a job, whatever time you have, 2 to 3 hours, you can start a side work which you really love or you are passionate about. फिर आप इसमें से सब ज़्यादा earn करने लग जाएं, then you can slowly and gradually say bye-bye to. So be a risk taker, but that risk should be also taken through your mind, not randomly कि किसी ने बोला risk taking कर लो तो कर लिया. Hi Dr. Salvi. Hi Satish. Hi Halim. I can't pronounce it, but hello. So this was about. The next question when somebody asked me was ki, ma'am, in my office, my all colleagues or when my all friends, they sit and they gossip. In such situation, what can I do and how should I work on my, yes Priyanka, calculative risk, and how much I should, how should I work on my habit? So number 1 thing, see, as a human being, we are always gravitated towards such negative talks when it's going on. Sabko maza aata hai, okay? We sit and we talk. To be very honest, a few years before, I also used to sit and gossip. It's not completely about saying or bitching about others, but when 2-3 people sit, we used to laugh. But when I became self-aware, when I understood actually why I am here and what is my purpose, to be very honest, मैं किसी और को नीचे दिखा के आगे नहीं बढ़ सकती. Right? You cannot do that. Number 2, like if right now also I have seen people have this habit. Being a life coach, yes, you can say, Meedal ma'am, you don't know this or you don't know that. It's okay. I'm just trying to work on myself. At this age also, I can commit mistake. Okay, so those who are listening to me right now, you all, आप जो भी एज के हैं, अगर आप मिस्टेक करते हैं तो it's fine. Now coming back to the question about the gossiping. So the answer for this question is that if you people if the people around you or the environment around you support the gossiping, you need to find out any activity or any task which is important and gives you joy. If you have that task, in a very polite manner, you can skip from that group. Because you need to build your habit. उनको तो बैठ के बहुत मजा ही आ रहा है गॉसिप करने में, तो उनको करने दीजिए, राइट? आप बिल्कुल बोलते ना पतली गली से निकल जाना स्माइल देके, आप पतली गली से स्माइल देके निकल जाइएगा. ओके, दैट यू कैन डेफिनेटली डू. दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट टू शेयर ऑन दिस. ओके, व्हाट रोल plays certified financial planners would you I have heard about financial advisors. Definitely there are certain women financial advisor, and there is one जिससे मैं अपने पूरे finances को संभालने को बोलती हूँ, to understand, because I'm never good at it. I'm learning. Up till now I was not good, but now I'm learning. So Sandeep, वो लोग आपको आपके इन्वेस्टमेंट्स एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, आपकी जो इनकम है आपको कैसे स्पेंड करना है, कैसे सेव करना है, कैसे इन्वेस्ट करना है. दे विल टीच यू. Okay, because money was never taught in school. So to understand it, it's very good. So they definitely play a fantastic role where they will guide you and they will help you. Because हम सब इतने अच्छे नहीं होते हैं इसमें. Okay, Sandeep? So even I'm not good at it. I'm telling you honestly. So even I have a person who is helping me in that. Clear? So when I'm talking about the next question, I answered you about the gossiping. Yeah, now today only I have shared about this what I love to see. So my usually from past 7 to 8 years I have never seen or watched TV. Television is something जो मैं कभी देखती नहीं हूँ, neither Netflix, nothing. When people sit and even when I go in my friend circle and when they sit and talk about the web series, to be very honest, I feel myself lost. मुझे उसमें कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता. XYZ क्या कर रहा है, कितना पैसा कमा रहा है, किस बारे में वेब सीरीज है, मुझे सिर्फ इतना पता होता है कि फॉर मी माई लाइफ एंड आई एम द फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी एंड नाउ यू ऑल आर माई ट्राइब. सो इट्स नॉट अबाउट मैं कितनी अच्छी लाइफ कोच हूं, इट इज अबाउट हाउ गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग आई एम बिकमिंग. और मैं जितना अच्छा इंसान बनने की कोशिश करूंगी उतना मैं आप सबको सपोर्ट कर पाऊंगी. सिर्फ 4 किताब पढ़ के कोई एक टीचर और एक अच्छा कोच नहीं बन सकता. When I don't, of course right now also when I say I will wake up or I am waking up at 5 o'clock, मुझे उठना है, right? If I'm telling you और मैं 10 बजे तक सो रही हूँ, then what is the use? If I am talking about meditation, see many people say about mindfulness meditation. Of course yes, mindful रहना है during the day, but trust me, I always sit 15-20 minutes or maximum half an hour in the silence, and I do tell my all the clients to check their habits of sitting. Hi Khushbu, for 20 minutes in the starting to sit. So ऐसा होता है. Like recently you all have seen my story. After 2 years मैं pub गई थी in Indore. We have a social. To be very honest, after 2 years मैं गई and I felt कि lots of people need a life coach. I was telling my husband that I feel that now world needs, जैसे सबको एक physical health coach की जरूरत है, वैसे एक mind के लिए भी life coach की बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दी जरूरत पड़ने वाली है. And it was a good experience after 2 years going, but I felt अपने ही घर में full volume में trance लगा के dance करना gives much more connection to your soul rather than वहाँ भीड़ में जाके dance करना. But it was after 2 years a different experience, so I tried to do it. And it was okay. मतलब मुझे 2 साल बाद जाके भी वो कोई craze नहीं लगा desk जाके. So whatever I share it with you, I actually do it. Okay, so to try to become a good human being, that is what about a self-love. हम particular किसी frequency और awareness के साथ born होते हैं, we have to increase that. Okay, that is why we are here. And one thing I asked you, please elaborate if someone cribs about life when they talk to us that I don't have money, you are so lucky, I don't have, and all that. Should I talk to them? Palak, number one thing, definitely No, I did not felt that people need a life coach in the pub. Palak, I will answer this question also, but first let me answer your first question. Yes, Palak, when people have the habit of cribbing, complaining or blaming, trust me, they are the people who will suck your energy. उनको पता भी नहीं चलता और वो आपकी पूरी एनर्जी खींच के ले जाते हैं एंड इवन आपको भी नहीं पता चलेगा. सो पालक, वन थिंग यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, सडनली आई डोंट नो whosoever that person is in your life, you cannot directly tell them that I am not talking to you or I'm trying to ignore you or neglect you. Slowly and gradually start making distance with such people. Why? Because when they are in the victim zone, directly or indirectly, they will try to pull you also in that zone. Everybody on the planet has some or the other issue. Yes, every one of us has. Even if you have a Mercedes Benz, you will have problems. Even if you are on a cycle, you will have problems. Problems everyone has. But the people who always try or loves to be in the victim mode are the people who are mostly the people pleaser. अरे मेरे साथ तो ऐसा बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. You know, they love to gain the sympathy from others. Okay, Palak? So when you come across such people, ट्रस्ट मी, यू हैव टू मेंटेन द डिस्टेंस, बिकॉज उन ऐसे लोगों के साथ रहने का कोई फायदा तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. एंड इफ यू आर फॉर मच लॉन्गर टाइम, इफ यू आर विद सच पीपल, ट्रस्ट मी, दे विल सक योर एनर्जी. यूजुअली आई कॉल देम एनर्जी वेम्पायर्स. They will drain your energy and you will really feel कि शायद वो लोग सही हैं and I am wrong. So you have to keep a distance. Okay, should I talk to them? Of course you can talk. You can talk to everyone. I told you it's about becoming a better version of yourself. You talk, but you have to get it very clear for how much time you're talking. If you're talking to them for half an hour, make directly to 2 minutes. That much I can tell you. Okay, now when you, next question Palak is asking me why you felt that people need life coach in pub. Do you know why I felt? Because when I see youngsters at the age of 20 to 30 not understanding that why they are here on the planet, actually what they want to do, just smoking, drinking, watching porns. See, I'm a person who had a love marriage, right? I have also done a lot of mistakes when I was at the age of 25 and 30, to be very honest. मैं कभी नहीं बोलूँगी कि मैंने गलतियाँ नहीं की है या I have not done, to be very honest, that stupid things I have also done. And I really say at the age of 38 I had calling. But to all the youngsters, those who are from the age of 25 to 35, it's not wrong to go to the pub. It's not bad. It's again a topic which मैं अपना perspective नहीं दूंगी. My point is, why we are going to pub? Why we are going? When I was going regularly, it was for me for pleasure. वहाँ जाके मस्ती करने को मिलती है, बात करने को मिलती है, friends दिखते हैं. When from past 2 years, of course, I'm not taking alcohol also. Before that, very rarely I used to take alcohol also. So we used to do these all things for the short-term pleasures. Short-term pleasures will never give you long-term happiness. हम बाहर से सिर्फ happiness दिखा रहे हैं, अंदर से हम सब बहुत खोखले हो जाते हैं. Okay, so that is the reason I want to tell you this. That was my point, Palak, to make you understand that yes, once in a blue moon, after 2 years, I also decided, my friends were asking me, let's go to the pub. I went. But what I did? 1 hour only observing others and dancing there. अगर मुझे डांस ही करना है तो मैं मेरे घर में फुल वॉल्यूम में डांस कर सकती हूँ, मस्त ट्रांस लगा के, and I can connect to my soul. Because I always tell you, to raise your vibration, the best technique or exercise is to dance. Okay, so don't take the help of smoking or alcohols or porn websites for the temporary pleasures. Are you getting it? It's very difficult to understand. So thank you, Palak. I hope you understood and it will help you a lot, darling. So today we spoke a lot about this. Oh, Palak is saying her cousin. So yes, Palak, even if it's about your cousin, you have to maintain the distance. Many times it's your spouse, your family members, your parents, your in-laws, but you have to maintain a distance because they are not you. That is why I'm talking a lot about self-love nowadays. We are conditioned not to keep yourself at the priority. हम अपने आप को सबसे लास्ट में ही रखते हैं, and especially the women. And we seek for validation. Men never ask if they want to go somewhere. But a woman, whether she's working or not working, she needs the permission. What's this? I really don't, I'm not against here any men. I'm just trying to explain you the truth about the society. Okay? So please don't take me otherwise. मेरे ऊपर नेगेटिव पीपल की एनर्जी बहुत जल्दी वर्क करती है. Amandeep, now you have to sit and analyze your mind and your thought process in core. Okay, when you said mere upar jaldi, this statement itself says that you also speak some disempowering words. Okay, kabhi bhi, trust me, when we talk about numerology or when we talk about, even I am wearing crystals, right? So when I was wearing crystals, I never gave this thought कि it will help me or not. When I have seen so many people wearing the crystals, मैंने सोचा अच्छा भी दिखता है, पहन लेती हूँ. अच्छा हुआ तो ठीक है, नहीं अच्छा हुआ तो भी मेरे ही हाथ में है सब अच्छा करना. Are you understanding? So Amandeep, it's not that someone else energy is working. First you have to think that मैं क्यों energy वाले negative energy वाले लोगों के पास ज़्यादा जा रही हूँ. So you need to check your thoughts, dear. Okay, Amandeep, that's very, very, very important. When people say you're very lucky, you're very positive, and people tell me this, it's not that by birth I was very much positive person or lucky person. Okay, I practice this. It's a regular process. It's a habit building. ऐसे नहीं हो सकता कि सुबह 10 बजे उठो and then you will suddenly feel that she has lot of energy. Today only some parent came to my cabin and they said, we just come to meet you because we get that positivity. So I really love and I thank to the people who really show this gesture to me. But I want to tell you, रोज इस energy में आने के लिए, tap in होने के लिए खुद से प्यार करना बहुत जरूरी है. और जब मैं बोलती हूँ खुद से प्यार करना means अमनदीप रेगुलरली जो मैंने बताया है, मॉर्निंग रूटीन, night routine, journaling karna, mirror exercise karna. If you all have not seen my mirror exercise reel, please go and see. Mirror exercise karo. So you have to keep yourself attached to the certain routines and certain habit. Thank you, Palak dear. She's saying I will save this life. Palak, my all lives are there in my Insta story, Insta IGTV videos, so you can check it. आज morning में ही मैंने डांस किया full volume पर. enjoy. Amazing, Sapna. That's so. This heart is for you, darling. So start doing it. And Amandeep, trust me, nobody can bother you if you tap in yourself daily in different energies. For each one of you, I want you today after this session, you can search about Dr. Hawkins. David Hawkins, you can read about his cone of consciousness. Please go and read how energies have different frequencies. And when we are with such people, hum kaun si energy pe rehte hain, from 0 to 700, you can understand it. Hi ma'am, send you DM also did not. Senthil, I will send you after the live. I will share it with you. Don't get bothered. I will connect with you. Okay, Senthil? 100%. I am here for you. Don't worry. Anything else? It's 4:23, guys. I hope you all are understanding and enjoying this life. So much to tell, right? I'm even sharing what stupid things I have done in my life. Palak, if you want to develop communication skill, number one thing, communication is not about only speaking in English or speaking in Hindi or in any regional language or speaking fluently without any pause. Communication is more about your body language, more about your expression. Only 97% is about the language. So Palak, if you want to really develop, start taking the action. जैसे मैं लाइव आई हूँ पलक, आप लाइव आना शुरू करो. Ask your family members to sit and start speaking in front of them. Because when we talk about communication skill, it's a skill. And skill means if you want to develop any skill, it's a talent, right? So if you want to develop any skill, you have to do it repeatedly. And when you start doing anything repeatedly, you can see the results. So Palak, one thing, Ayushi, number one thing, if you want to speak in front of others, कोशिश करो छोटे छोटे क्राउड को इकट्ठा करना अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल में, अपने रिलेटिव्स में, एंड देन स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग. फर्स्ट टाइम everyone gets scared. Right now, sorry Sapna, I told her Ayushi. If you ask me to stand and speak in front of lakhs and lakhs, trust me, for 2 to 3 minutes, I will also get scared. I will also come in the zone of fear, and everyone comes, okay? But once we start standing, once we start speaking, immediately our brain will stop interfering and it will work. Otherwise the brain always says नहीं बात कर पाएगी, तेरी इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है, तेरी हिंदी अच्छी नहीं है, तुम डर रही हो, तुम बात नहीं. This is what is called your brain starts working against you, Ayushi. So in such situation you have to tell your brain to stop. I've always shared in my lives the best rule which I use is of Mel Robinson, 5-second rule, where she always says, and she has suggested कि आप 5 से 1 तक back counting करो और action ले लो. Okay, Ayushi? अगर आप लड़खड़ाए and if you stopped, your brain will immediately bring you in the fear zone that you cannot perform. So you have to stop your brain and take the actions. Okay, dear? So start taking the actions. And trust me, language कोई matter नहीं करता. वैसे भी आजकल English चल रही है. Mixture of Hindi and English. So whatever language you are comfortable, just go and do it. What habits to develop in life? Silent eyes. Recently I've shared a post where you can see how you can replace your current habit with a new habit. When we talk about habit is only the repetition, okay, of any thought, and then that thought becomes to an autopilot mode. For example, I will silent eyes. Let me explain you. When we were very young, getting up and doing brush was also a very difficult habit. So our parents used to insist us, right? Regularly, brush your teeth. And when we did it for a certain time, then it is now in autopilot mode. Now nobody tells us to wake up and do the brush, right? We do it automatically because it's an autopilot mode. When you said what habits to develop, now number one thing, today I was talking about self-love. So number one thing, one habit which you have to perform daily is waking up early. कितने भी लोग बोल दे कि सुबह जल्दी उठने का कोई फायदा नहीं है, trust me, it has lot many benefits of waking up early. Why? Because if you're waking up at 10 o'clock, maybe there are many people who wake up at 5 o'clock and they use that 5 hours for themselves. Okay, so remember, अगर आप 11 बजे तक सो रहे हो तो आपसे बहुत पीछे हो वो इंसान. Maybe that person is not intelligent like you, but he used that time. Okay, because money is an asset. It's like a money. It's an amazing energy which you have to use it. So number one habit is to wake up early. I'm not saying you to suddenly wake up at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Lekin whatever time you wake up, try to wake up 1 hour early than that. Number 2 habit is to express or say thank you or gratitude. Life में हम हमेशा वो देखते हैं जो हमारे पास नहीं है. जो है उसके लिए पहले thank you बोलना शुरू करो. That is also the other habit. Number 3, sleeping on time. जब आप टाइम पे सोगे तभी आप टाइम पे उठ पाओगे. Don't simply waste time on watching television, talking to relatives. If your work is asking time later in the night, that time also you need to understand, sleep early. Okay, you have to sleep early and then try to wake up early. Number 3 thing, exercise. Fourth habit is silent eyes, exercise. It's very important to exercise regularly. Anything you want to do. Hi Amit, if you want to do swimming, jogging, jumping, functional, stretching, what the hell you want to do, just do. Exercise is very important because for your physiology, movement is very important. Okay, so try to understand. I have already told you 4, and in afternoon also I have habit of sitting for 5 minutes and recalling. I have worked a lot on this habit. When I come from my workplace, I just sit for 5 minutes and then I recall everything what I have done till now, and then again I plan for the next day. So one habit is very important which everyone should work on. It is to plan your day, to plan your week and plan your month in ahead. It is very important because Senthil has also asked me about the time management. So if you're planned, if you know what to do during this hour, it will help you to execute the things, okay, in a very effortless manner. Because why we don't complete our work, because it requires a lot of effort and hard work. So if you're planned, it is much easier for you. Okay, silent eyes. So I told you the habits which you need to develop. Now how to develop is regularly doing it. Nothing else will help you. You can have a habit tracker as a software, or you can have it a diary where you can mention it daily and put a tick. I usually use a calendar, a hard copy, and then I tick it. I put a tick mark that yes, exercise done, this done. And even I suggest my one-on-one clients the same thing, and then they share it with me. Clear? So I hope silent eyes, it helps you, and please do write your name. I would love to acknowledge you with your name. And it's an amazing question because you are finally the product of your habits only. What habits you have, that's finally your life. Tell us something about time management for effective way to reach goal. Yes, many management people talk about time management, time management. Number one thing I want to tell you, we have to organize and work on ourselves according to the time. You cannot manage time. You can manage yourself according to the time. Okay, that is what you can do. So Senthil, one thing you have to do, again, I have answered mostly in the habit development. You can also use a Pomodoro technique to check your time, where I have told you 25 minutes doing the task and 5 minutes relaxing. So repeating this for 4 to 5 times will help you to manage also, and will help you to create the habit also. Clear? And one thing, you should be very clear what you want to do at number 1, at number 2, at number 3. So 5 tasks in a day, you should be very clear. People don't know also that what's their first priority of the day. They randomly wake up and go to their work. So organize it properly first. Okay? Okay, Senthil? I hope it will help you a lot in understanding. What else? It's almost 4:31. I have my client for one-on-one. So I hope I have answered everything. Whatever you want to ask, dear, please you can ask me. Anything else? Lot of understanding, lot of I think teachings I have given you, but I hope आप सब लोग उस पे work करना शुरू करें. Senthil, I'm going to answer immediately to you after this session. Okay, as you have DM'd me, and I know, and I'm extremely sorry I could not catch you up. So today I will talk to you. Thank you, guys. Hello, girl 5555. You have written potty girl, and that gives a lot of courage to write such name. So, but I want to really know your real name also. Okay, so that I can acknowledge you. I'm sure you must be having a wonderful name. Look, oh, thank you, Sapna, darling. See, I'm getting the message from my client, ma'am. I'm ready. So bye-bye, guys. See you all, because I have other commitment also. Lots of blessing and love to each one of you. I hope you all are enjoying Navratri, your Garbas. हर state में अलग-अलग तरीके से celebrate होता है, तो enjoy. And all the women tap in into Durga energy. Okay? Bye-bye. See you all. Thank you, Silent Eyes. Love you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Abhishek. Bye.